Have you ever had that feeling, that pull towards something more, a dream that just kind of hangs out in the back of your mind? Well, that feeling is at the very heart of one of the most famous books of our time, Paulo Coelho's The Alchemist. Now, on the surface, it's a story about a shepherd boy searching for treasure, but really, it's a guide for any of us who've ever thought about chasing a dream.
This right here, this is the central promise of the whole book. It's this wild idea that has grabbed millions of people. I mean, think about it. What if your biggest dreams aren't just random wishes, but are actually part of the grand design of the world? The book basically says the universe isn't just watching from the sidelines. It's actively on your team, working to help you get where you need to go.
Okay, so that's the big question, isn't it? If the universe has our back, why is it so hard? Why do so many dreams just fizzle out? Well, The Alchemist isn't just some feel-good fantasy. It gets real about the things, the very real things that get in our way.
So let's meet our hero. He's a young shepherd from Andalusia named Santiago. His life is pretty simple, pretty comfortable. You know, sheep, fields, the usual. But his whole world is about to get flipped completely upside down, all because of a dream he keeps having. And this isn't just some random weird dream. The book calls it a call to adventure. You know that little whisper you sometimes hear, the one that says, there's gotta be something more out there for you? Well, for Santiago, that call isn't whispering. It is shouting, and it's pointing him straight towards the pyramids in Egypt. Santiago's got this dream, but it's just a dream until he meets this mysterious old man who claims to be a king. And this king, Melchizedek, he gives Santiago's dream a name. And in doing so, he turns it from a vague idea into a real mission. The king calls this mission a personal legend. It's not just a goal, it's bigger than that. It's your life's purpose, the thing you were put here to do. He says that when we're kids, we all know what our personal legend is. But as we get older, life happens and what he calls a mysterious force starts trying to convince us it's impossible. And this brings us to the first huge choice we all have to make. Do you go for security or do you go for the dream? The king tells a story about a baker who wanted to travel but decided to get a bakery first, to be safe. He pushed his dream off to someday. Santiago, he does the exact opposite. He sells everything he owns, his whole flock, to chase his dream right now.
So, remember that mysterious force the king was talking about? Well, the author Paulo Coelho actually breaks it down for us. He says there are 4 main obstacles that get between us and our personal legend. Well, let's run through them. First, you're told your dream is just impossible. Sound familiar? Second is love, or more accurately, the fear that you'll hurt the people you love if you go after your dream. Third is the fear of defeat, the simple, raw fear of trying your best and failing. And then there's the last one, and it's a real sneaky one, the fear of actually succeeding, the feeling that maybe, deep down, you don't even deserve it. Santiago gets a first-hand lesson in these obstacles, and fast. He gets to Africa, and boom, he's robbed of every penny he has. Totally defeated, he ends up taking a job working for a crystal merchant. It feels like his journey to the pyramids is over before it even began. Now, this crystal merchant is the perfect example of that 4th obstacle, the fear of realization. His lifelong dream is to visit Mecca. He's got the money, he's got the time, but he won't go. Why? Because the dream of going to Mecca is what gets him out of bed in the morning. He's terrified that if he actually does it, he'll have nothing left to look forward to. And this hits on such a powerful and, honestly, uncomfortable truth. It's easy to have a dream. It can be this cozy, safe thing you carry around. But it is terrifying to actually chase it, because that means risk and failure and the unknown. The crystal merchant is a walking warning sign for a choice many of us make, to stay comfortable with the idea of happiness instead of chasing the messy, real thing. So after a whole year working in that shop, Santiago has saved up a bunch of money. He has a choice. He can go home, buy an even bigger flock of sheep, and be comfortable forever, or he can press on toward Egypt. He chooses Egypt. He's learned to start reading the signs. This brings us to another huge idea in the book, omens. And no, it's not about magic or fortune-telling. Think of omens as the language of the universe, or just your intuition. It's the gut feelings, the strange coincidences, the unexpected doors that open. It's the universe giving you a little nod, letting you know you're on the right track. And for Santiago, learning to read these signs becomes more important than any map. But here's the thing, how do you chase a huge, life-changing dream without getting so obsessed that you miss out on life itself?
Before the king leaves Santiago, he tells him one last little story to explain just that. So in the story, a boy is given a spoon with 2 drops of oil in it. He's told to walk around a beautiful palace, but not to spill the oil. The first time, he just stares at the spoon, and he misses all the beauty of the palace. The second time, he's so blown away by the art and gardens that, whoops, he spills the oil. The lesson is simple, but it's so profound. The secret of happiness is to see all the incredible wonders of the world, but never forget the drops of oil in your spoon. Chase your biggest dreams, but don't forget your responsibilities and the simple joys of right now. In the end, The Alchemist isn't just a story you read. It's really a mirror. It forces you to look at your own life. It challenges you to name your own personal legend, to start paying attention to the omens around you, and to ask that one huge question: what do I really want? So I'll leave you with this. What signs might the universe be trying to show you? What are your omens?